Hello and welcome. My name is Savannah. Thank you so much for joining me for a class today. This class will be focused on the shoulders. So we will be working on the mobility and the strength of our shoulders. We will also be working a little bit with our upper back and our chest. Let's begin in a tabletop position on hands and knees, all fours. Stack your shoulders over top of your wrists and your hips over top of your knees. Spread your fingers nice and far apart and just start to shift your weight forward towards your fingertips and then back towards the base of your palm. Forward and back. Let's just do that a few more times. From here, find center. Ground your right hand down onto the mat. Reach your left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, thread it through underneath your body, resting on your left shoulder and the left ear. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread it through, resting on the left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread it through. One more time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread it through. And we'll hold this. Thread the needle for a few nice deep breaths. Ground down into the right hand to reach the left arm all the way back up. And then set the left hand down to your mat. Inhale, switching over to the other side. Reach your right arm up. Gazing up towards the right hand. Exhale, thread it through, resting on your right shoulder, right ear. Inhale, reach it up, open it up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, thread it through. Let's do two more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread. And we'll stay here for a few nice deep breaths. Good, grounding down a little bit more into the left palm. Reach your right arm all the way back up. Gaze towards the right hand and set the right hand down to your mat. From here, lower down onto your forearms. Elbows will be underneath your shoulders. Fingers spread nice and far apart. Tuck your toes under and lift your knees up just to a hover. Exhale here. As you inhale, lift your hips up, straightening into the legs, dolphin. Exhale, come forward. Hips over the knees, knees to a hover. Inhale, dolphin. Exhale, come forward, hovering tabletop. Inhale, dolphin. Exhale, hovering tabletop. Inhale, dolphin. Exhale, hovering tabletop. Let's do three more. Last two, and last one. Bring your knees down to your mat. Come back up onto your hands and make your way all the way down to your belly. Come into Sphinx pose from here, propping yourself up onto your forearms. Your elbows will be underneath your shoulders. Palms are down on the mat, fingers spread nice and far apart. Press your forearms even more down into the ground and think about dragging your forearms, your elbows back towards your ribs, towards the back of your mat even more. Lift your chest up, lift your heart up, reach the crown of your head up towards the sky. From here, tuck your toes under and lift yourself up into a forearm plank. Option to keep the knees down onto the mat, or you can lift them up for more of a challenge. From here, lower back down into your Sphinx. Reach your heart up. Inhale here. Exhale, forearm plank. Inhale, Sphinx. Reach your heart up. Exhale, forearm plank. One more of these. Inhale, Sphinx. Big breath in. Exhale, forearm plank. Lower everything down. Untuck your toes. Release your chest down and reach your arms out in front of you. Rest your forehead down onto the mat. Palms face one another. Thumbs are up towards the ceiling. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Lower them back down. So the forehead is resting down. The arms will lift up and lower back down. We'll do 10 of these. Nearly halfway there. Good, we have 5 more. Move slowly and with so much control. Just 2 more. Good. From here, bring your arms alongside your body. Rest your forehead down towards the ground and reach your arms up. Lower them back down. 10 of these. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We have 10 of these. Lifting the arms up and lowering back down. 5 more to go. Last one right here. Good. From here, bring one hand over top of the other and rest your forehead onto your hands for a couple of breaths. Bring your arms alongside your body. Hands will come towards the ribs. So the elbows are bent. Bring your hands into fists and lift your hands up off of the ground. Bring your shoulders down your back, away from your ears. Lift the hands up higher and then straighten your arms. Bend your arms, straighten. We'll do 3 more. Bend, straighten, bend. As you bend your arms, lift the hands up off of the ground a little bit more. Straighten, bend. Last time here, straighten, bend. Lower everything down. Bring one hand over top of the other and rest your forehead onto your hands. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, fingers spread nice and far apart. Come up into a tabletop position. Lower down onto your forearms. Tuck your toes under and lift yourself up into that hovering tabletop variation on the forearms. Gaze forward. Inhale to dolphin. Exhale, come forward, hovering tabletop. Inhale, dolphin. Exhale, hovering tabletop. 1 more of these. Inhale, dolphin. Exhale, hovering tabletop. Bring your knees down. Come back up onto your hands. Make your way all the way down onto your belly. Trying to move slowly and with control. Bring your arms straight out in front of you. Palms will face one another. Thumbs up towards the ceiling. Forehead down towards the ground. Lift your arms up. Lower down. Lift. lower. 3 more. Last one of these. Bring your arms alongside your body. Lift your arms up. Lower them down. Let's do 4 more. 3. Last 2. Last one here. Bring your hands just alongside your ribs, so elbows are bent. Bring your hands into fists. Lift your hands up off of the ground. Shoulders come down the back, so down away from your ears. Lift your hands up a little bit more off of the mat. And then from here, straighten your arms. Bend your arms, straighten. Bend, straighten. Let's do 2 more. Last one here. Good. Rest everything down for a moment, bringing one hand over top of the other and resting your forehead down onto your hands. Come back to your breath. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Fingers spread nice and far apart. Come up into your tabletop. We're going to move through those exercises one more time before we move on to something else. Lower down onto your forearms, palms down to the mat, tuck your toes under, press up into your hovering tabletop variation. On your next breath in, on your next inhale, take it up into dolphin. Exhale, hovering tabletop. Gaze forward towards your palms. Inhale, dolphin, gaze back towards your feet. Exhale, hovering tabletop. Inhale, dolphin. Exhale, hovering tabletop. Inhale, dolphin. Exhale, hovering tabletop. Inhale, dolphin. Lower your knees down. Come back up onto your hands. And make your way all the way down to your belly. From here, bring your arms straight out in front of you. Forehead down towards the mat. Lift your arms up towards the sky. Lower down. Reach towards the sky. Lower the arms down. 3 more of these. Last 2. Last 1. Bring your arms alongside your body. Arms are still straight here. Forehead down towards the ground. Lift up. Lower the arms down. Lift and lower. 3 more to go. Last 2. Last 1. Bring your hands towards your ribs alongside your body. Bring your shoulders down your back. Bring your hands into fists. The hands lift up off of your mat. Straighten your arms. Bend your arms. Straighten. Bend. 3 more to go. Straighten. Bend. Straighten. Bend. 1 more. Good. Lower everything down onto your mat. Bring one hand over top of the other and rest your forehead down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Come up into a tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Bring your hands a little bit further out in front of you. Fingers spread nice and far apart. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips up and back towards the sky. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot through in between your hands. Top of your mat. Your left heel will be lifted. You're just on the ball of your left foot. Lift your hands up off of the mat. Your arms are just on either side of your right leg. From here, lift your arms up alongside your ears. Lower them down. Lift, lower. 3 more. Lift, lower. 2 more. Last one right here. Good. From here, take the left hand down to the mat. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Come into your twist. Bring the right hand back down to the mat. Step your right foot back. Lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Interlace your fingers behind you. Bring your shoulders down away from your ears, sending your fists towards the back of the room. When you feel ready, lift everything up off of the mat. Can you lift your hands up off of your tailbone, off of your back? Lower down. Release your hands, bringing them underneath your shoulders. Press up into tabletop. Make your way back into your downward facing dog. Sending your hips up and back. Pedal it out. Find any movement that feels good for you. Step your left foot forward, top of your mat, in between your hands. You're just on the ball of the right foot, so the heel is lifted. Lift your hands up off of the mat. The arms are just alongside your left shin. From here, lift your arms up alongside your ears. Lower them down towards the mat. 4 more. Lift them up, down towards the mat. Lift, lower. Move slowly and with control for 2 more. Last one here. Good. Bring the right hand down to the mat. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. Open yourself up towards the left side of the room. 1 more big breath. Bring the left hand down to frame your foot. Step the left foot back. Slowly, with control, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, interlace your fingers above your back, and lift everything up off of the mat. Can you lift your hands, your fists, up off of your body and towards the sky a little bit more? Good. Release. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Make your way back into your downward facing dog. We'll repeat that flow once more on each side. Right foot will step through. Crescent lunge, reaching the arms up towards alongside the ears. Lower them down. 4 more. Move slowly and with control. Last one here. Bring the left hand down to the mat next to the right foot. Reach the right arm up. Option to look up towards the right hand. Open your body up towards the right side of the room. Good. Bring the right hand down. Step back to plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck the toes. Interlace your fingers. Bring your shoulders down away from your ears. Lift your hands up. Lift everything up. Lift your fists up towards the sky. Reach your heart up. Lower down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up into plank or tabletop, and then back to downward facing dog. Right away, left foot will step through in between your hands. You're on the ball of the right foot. Arms just alongside the left shin. Reach the arms up towards the ears. Lower them back down. 4 more. Last one here. Good. Bring the right hand down to the mat. Reach your left arm up, come into your twist. Take one more big breath here. Bring the left hand down, step the left foot back to plank, lower all the way down to your belly. Interlace your fingers, bring your shoulders down away from your ears, straighten your arms, lift everything up off of the mat. Can you lift your hands up towards the sky? Reach your heart up a little bit more. Release, lower everything down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, press up into tabletop or plank, and then back to downward facing dog. From here, lower your knees down. Bring your legs out in front of you as you come to a seat. Your legs will be bent. Bring your hands behind you. Your fingers can face whichever direction you like, to the front, to the side, or back behind you. Fingers are spread nice and far apart. Press into your hands and into your feet. Lift yourself up into reverse tabletop. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the hips down towards the ground, just to a hover. Inhale, lift. Use the strength of your shoulders. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's do one more. Good, lower down. From here, slowly make your way all the way down onto your back. Bring your feet out to the edges of your mat. You can bring your knees in to touch one another. And cactus your arms. So your arms will go out towards the side and then bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Palms face up. We'll stay here for about 10 breaths. If you would prefer, you can also extend your legs long. Take 3 more breaths. Extend your legs long if they were not already. Reach your arms up overhead. Take a full body stretch. And then release long into your Shavasana. Arms come down alongside your body. Take up as much space as you like. Make any movements that you would like to. And then simply come into your pose. Coming to a place where you can rest. And allowing this to be a time for both the body and the mind to rest. begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle into your fingers and your toes, rotating your wrists and your ankles. And maybe reaching your arms up overhead, taking a big full body stretch, just like we did before Shavasana. And then coming over onto one side, right or left, using one arm as a pillow for your head. And then pressing yourself up, making your way into a seated position to close off our class together. You can have your hands down on your lap or hands together at heart center. Let's take a big breath in together. Hold it at the top. Exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for being here. I would love to know what you thought of this class. Please leave any comments that you have in the comments section below. You can also like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I really do appreciate your support. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.